All right, we got one of my my teammates up next, Aiden Daley. Aiden's been competing a lot. He actually coaches a couple of classes at TriTac. He started off as a leg locker, but his game is, I mean, it's nothing less than complete now. He won, I think he had a match last weekend. He won in OT by rear naked choke. And I think we've seen Jose grapple a few times, right?
Yes, he is a veteran of the reality fighting cage.
This is always a good rivalry, TriTac and Calandrelli.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for our next grappling bout of the evening. Please welcome to the cage first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing TriTac, Aiden Daley.
Aiden started with grappling. Does he come from a grappling background, or do you have wrestling when he was younger?
Nope, no wrestling. Aiden started off as a leg locker. And then, but he's the past year or so, he's been focusing a lot on his wrestling and takedowns. And he, over the, especially, I mean, even last like 6 to 7 months, he's become a really complete grappler. You know, I'd like to see him come out standing up and look for a takedown. I wouldn't be surprised. He is more comfortable pulling guard, but he can hit takedowns. You know, he jumps in the judo class a few times a week, and he's got some good throws.
Out of the red corner, representing Ultimate MMA, Jose Ramos.
We talked to Jay Ramos before this bout, asked him who he wanted shouted out, and his reply was very moving. He said, I want to shout out to my 2 sons, Nico and Ryder. They're really what motivates me to get better and be better, so I have something to pass down to them when everything is said and done. I just want them to be proud of the fact that I'm their father.
That's awesome.
Mission accomplished already.
You know, right off the rip, looks to be a little bit of a size difference.
This one doesn't count.
Guard pull as expected. Ramos promised us pressure, speed, intensity, and knowledge all together. Matt Russell returning the grapplers to center cage. Oh, you had referenced that leg lock background.
I think Jose's aware of Aiden's leg locks. He's doing a really good job of using his shin to pin Aiden's bottom leg down, prevent that entry from even happening. Aiden's doing a good job of actually isolating that other far leg, see if he can possibly get inverted. He needs to, Jose's doing a really good job of keeping his hips down low, keeping his weight down. Aiden's obviously trying to unweight those legs, get him up in the air. Might seem boring, but this is a very technical chess match right now.
Yeah, there is a lot going on. And there is an awful lot going on right now.
Aiden's got his butterfly hooks in. Jose's doing a really good job of staying heavy.
Aiden's doing a nice job of starting to elevate him. Coming up in the halfway mark.
Jose did a good job of using his opposite leg to kick out Aiden's butt. Break the knee line. He's safe. He's coming back up on top. He got a little excited. Aiden could use this knee slice pass to go out the back, but he didn't. There it is. That's a nice entry. I love when leg lockers use a leg lock to come up on top.
Yeah, it used to be you went for a leg lock, and if it didn't work, you were smushed. You were on bottom, and you're like, I shouldn't have done that. The game is hugely developing.
Probably working back to, like you said, he starts in leg locks what he's more comfortable with. He's done that hundreds of times.
He's got some really good guard passing. Let's see if he can pin the shins. Yep, he's using this.
Jay Ramos doing a good job of keeping that guard, but I think he's going to want to do a little bit more with it. He's got to do something to impress the judges right now. Aiden's been pretty consistently looking for leg locks, trying to pass. There we go. Yep. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Nice work. Under 30 seconds left in this contest.
Ooh, last-ditch efforts enter the legs. Might have got him some trouble with that front headlock.
And time.
Good
Once
grab.
again, I am glad I am not a judge tonight.
Yeah, you know, because that last submission was probably the tightest one all night, and even that, man, it was back and forth. Who do you give it to? DaleyVsRamos?
I think Jay might have taken that with a split decision just because of he had him in the most trouble out of the entire match. That was the most dangerous point, so I would think he gets a slight edge.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner via split decision, Jose Ramos!
Yeah, that's fair.
Rob Stradamus does it again.
It's my wife that.